Good morning. Happy Sunday to you. How are you? How has your week been? Mine has been... There are no words for this week. I ran in my job like a crazy woman. One day was completely off the charts, and it caught up to me so bad on Friday. I was useless as the G in lasagna. I could not function. Friday, slept. Yesterday, trying to play catch-up because I was not able to function on Friday. And last night, worked an outside gig. Had the most fabulous filet that you could ever imagine. Because that is one thing when you lend your hand in the banquet industry, they feed you well. And then today I'm off, and then I start my week again tomorrow. But I'm Kitryn Marie. I do reside in St. Louis, Missouri, an artist, writer, speaker, life and a business coach, teach a variety of art enrichment classes, teach group painting lessons, teach how to put a vision board together based in psychology and life coaching, studied life coaching and business coaching for 2 years between 2014 and 2016. Was trying to veer out of one industry, was trying to make something more of how I earned a living. Always have been an artist, always have been a visionary when it comes to how I see my life and the life that I want to live. And I figured I could help other people, teach other people how to manifest for their higher good, tapping into their faith, looking back on their life, seeing where they dropped the ball, understanding character behavior and character awareness, because that is important when you are trying to plan a life and you are trying to figure out why life has not worked to your best advantage. You have to stop and have a reflection of yourself and how you played a part in you not being able to progress or to bring the dreams into your life that you want to live for your highest purpose. Tired this morning, stumbling over words. There's a lot I want to talk about. You know, parent alienation has really, really been on my mind. Those parents that keep their children from the other parent, the parent that badmouths the other parent, and children are caught in the middle. You know, I think about even my own situation when I was going through a divorce. And I never like to talk about my ex-husband. He has a life of his own. We are completely miles apart. We only have to see each other when my daughter has things for the grandkids. But, you know, there was a point in time where he wanted to remove the kids from me out of anger. And that is the thing about parent alienation. And there's another scenario that I'm going to give you. A wife had lock, stock, barrel, moved out of her husband's house, trying to leave him because he was an abusive cocaine addict, chronic cheater, and because she had been the breadwinner and was always providing for the family, he was angry that she was leaving, never taking responsibility in why she left, because he had literally pushed her away. It wasn't a relationship, it was a business type partnership. And because he was so angry at her leaving him, he took the kids and went and hid for 2 weeks. Went and did everything in his power to try to hurt her, caused all kinds of upheaval in those children's life because he was angry that somebody was leaving him, coming down to stemming to an abandonment issue, you know, reflecting back on a childhood incident that had happened in his parental life with his folks. You know, that is the thing about parent alienation. Parents get so angry at the other, they use children as weapons, never understanding the anxiety, the fear-mongering, and the falsities that they put in these kids' mind of why doesn't my mom or dad want me? Why doesn't my mom or dad come to see me? Why doesn't my mom or dad ABC? And it makes it very detrimental when the parent is constantly putting ideas in the child's mind when that is not a true fact. It is to benefit the parent that is keeping that child back, because it is a manipulative control issue, making sure that somebody is not leaving him or her. And that's pretty, been on my mind for weeks. It really has. In my own growing up life, my dad was a functioning alcoholic. And he saw me and my sister on the weekends, and it was rare that I really heard anybody say anything bad about my dad. But you could tell there was harboring resentment. And I was the go-between when it came to ask your dad for money. And I think that's where my money situation is. I never ask. I don't like to ask for help. I don't like to ask other people for money because I know the backlash that comes with it. The things that are very left-handed. That is my childhood wound. Money has never been that big of a deal to me. I earn what I can. I do what I can. I try to help myself the best that I can. But as a child, when you were sent to retrieve something from that parent that is angry, my dad took us all over. Every weekend we were going somewhere, we were doing something, but of course we had to stop in some bar somewhere along the way. And as we got older, we understood, and when we developed lives of our own, but the anxiety and the abandonment issues that came with, my mom had died when we were really young, never really being explained what had happened there. But as you get older, here is the thing, children see things for how they really were, and if they start to put two and two together, they ask the questions. And especially when you're dealing with two parents that have alcoholic issues or drug addictions, where money is always been a factor and the children are caught in between, and then the one parent gets help, but yet the other parent wants to badmouth them while they're still having the issues. And while they are still lying to the children as the other parent is healing and getting better. It just comes down to the one parent taking control, manipulating the situation, trying to change the narrative so the children do not see the real picture. And here's the other thing too, is these children all grow up, they want to be with that parent that was alienated, especially when they start to learn the truth. And hopefully as children grow and there is dialogue and there are questions answered, hopefully the parent can tell the child exactly what happened. It's having adult conversations with your adult children on why matters took place. But those are things that have been on my mind this week, and I'm not really sure why, but it just has. There are too many parents that are alienated from their children, and then the parent is either left not really knowing what was said, or they make the effort to contact the child to say, hey, let's try to rebuild a bridge, let's try to mend fences, let's try to repair what has been broken, because there is more to the story than you were aware of. We talked just a little bit about it in the family part of my vision board. If you are interested, reach out, Kitryn_Marie at yahoo.com for today, for tomorrow. Be happy, be blessed, be thankful. Fate turns on a dime. You decide what side of the coin you want to be on. Reach out to your children. Have great conversations with them. Let them know the true story in all situations.